A look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Sacramento State Hornets and the Baylor Bears. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Baylor is still trying to right the ship during Dave Aranda's tenure, but they have made some big moves in the transfer portal to get back to dominance in college football. DJ Lagway, who struggled in his sophomore season at Florida, looks to be healthy and ready to rock, and they are ready to prove that they can be one of the top teams in the Big 12 yet again. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Bears will kick off first, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
They go right back to it. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Caught by Williams on the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Looking for a crease. It's Curtis. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead, because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Gives it on the option. Quick spin on the run. There's a little room there. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Burrell. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football. They're on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They're about to get through their entire opening script of plays. This is the 11th play of the drive. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Bringing it back.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
Throwing, Lagway. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on 1st down. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Going to try to get it himself. He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. And the Bears have their offense in high gear. The throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling it toward the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt.
Turning it on. He gets him at the 21, but a big play there to get away from the shadow of the goalpost. They picked up 15.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
He gets a block. There he goes. Open it up. Touchdown Bears. The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense and the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the 3rd possession is the charm. To the air on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on 2nd down from the 18. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Fires on the move. A strike downfield. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They feed him again. Stopped again. At least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And here comes the punt team. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Livingston. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Flagway. Pulls it in. It's Livingston. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Complete to Williams over the middle. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. That holding call backs them up 10. It's now 1st and 20. Under fire. Chase to the right. He'll pull it down. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run. But that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Now on the move. Maybe some room here. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
Lagway to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Brown. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Oh, they're after him. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Lagway wants to throw. Stepping to the right. Trying to make magic. There he goes. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Touchdown Bears! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on this Sacramento State sideline, guys, the running back told me something to keep an eye on is just he's a little banged up and bruised up. Last week in that win, a lot of contact that he absorbed, and he said he's got to really fight through it here today. Not 100%, but I will let you know how it's going from the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see how they react. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Williams. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the right. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. A high kick trying to pin them deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Here's Lagway to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To throw, it's Lagway. Fires to the wideout. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, they're leading by 2 possessions offensively, and that could have been a game-changing play right there. That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He's very lucky that was not intercepted.
The give on the inside. Makes it past the marker. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Might be calling a hot route. Throwing, Lagway. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connor in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Breaks into the open. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Lagway. With the catch, it's Turner. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The run inside. It's Turner. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front?
Might have a chance. Just steamrolling the defense. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Lagway wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Now on the option. He'll pitch it. He breaks a tackle. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Looking for space. It's raining. There's some room. He finds his way out to the 13-yard line, and they're out of trouble with a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's raining. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Now he's looking to throw it. Throw to the right side, that's Wilson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Can't get him to the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. This time it's complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun on third down, Lagway. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on second and short. On the option, quick toss. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Brought down at the 33, gets the job done, it'll be first down.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Running inside, it's Turner. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Right, that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me.
Makes a grab and room to run. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Bears, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They want to run it left here. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on across the middle on first down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take.
You know, sometimes wide receivers are so eager to get upfield once they have the ball. They take their eyes away. You really got to do a good job looking it in and securing the catch.
Here's the give off the left side. Pulled down for the tackle.
And how are you guys not impressed with this defense, man? They've been so good. They've been all over the field. And they're about to make this a very one-dimensional offense. Like, the clock is ticking, right? And they're down, and they got to get aggressive.
Looking for a huge play. Makes the grab at the 30. He just brought some serious in. Making that that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They just keep firing. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got it outside. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And the wide receivers have to understand what part of the field they're on. I got to make sure I have enough space when I run those out routes that when I break, I can catch the football and try to get upfield, get a few more yards. He runs out of space, but he got the catch and got some.
And he's in. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. We'll see how aggressive this defense is with just a few minutes to play. They'll move the tight end. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
And the Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's Lagway to pass. Complete. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. A sack ends the drive for this O, and the punting unit is now on the field. Their field, this one in tight quarters. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
We'll send the tight end in motion. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Back open in the middle. Runs through a man, and he might have space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And that's a nice job by the offense, man. I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up 4th down. Can they come up with one?
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.